Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, 2901 Productions and 48 Media proudly presents to you another round of Ab-So-Lute. I am Claude. This is Ray. Actually, I'm Ray, he Claude. Upper room.
What's happening, man?
That much. And when you go, I'm gonna walk in that motherfucker like the upper room.
Bro, when I sent you that picture and you was like, I need a one with the old us. I was like, that is us. I was like, damn, he look that bad.
For some weird reason, the only thing that popped up at first, maybe I didn't let it fully download. But when I looked, it just said another round of Ab-So-Lute, and then when I text you and you was like, that is us, and then I went back into it, everything had downloaded.
Oh shit. What's been up with you though?
Nothing much, man. You know, doing what I usually do, plantation work.
Yeah. Bro, you know my goddamn external hard drive for all my music crashed on me.
When?
Like Friday.
Why do you have the worst luck with this shit?
I don't know, bro. But every instrumental that I created,
it's gone?
Not every instrument I created. Every new instrument that I created under the new production, the new producer name. Like one, it's probably like 30 tracks. All of those are gone. I had that on there, and I had the full complete 12 Ultimate Creators Edition on there. Now that doesn't matter because all I got to do is just re-download that stuff. The external hard drive is just where the sound files and stuff were kept.
Jesus.
So that can be re-downloaded, but all of the
all
30
that work
new
is
beats,
gone.
Yeah. And I don't remember half of those tracks, man. And you know when you try to recreate something, it's never the same as the original.
Never the same, yeah.
So, yeah, man.
Maybe a weird positive, but it gives you the opportunity to recreate some new and great instrumentals.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm just trying to be positive because that is fucked up.
Exactly. I don't know, man, because damn.
Because I know how much time you spent, working on instrumentals, and even when I used to think that was the most creative shit. Like when you would, take something just out of some random shit and take a beat and make it out of that.
It's definitely a lot of work to go into it. Some people just do that shit like no problem, but I mean I can do it with no problem. I just like to take my time and do it.
Facts.
So I don't really like rushing. Some shit come together quicker than others, and then sometimes it might take me a week to finish a track. Well, not finish, but I can finish a track in a day. But I always go back, like listen to it in the car, listen to it on headphones, like not the studio headphones, just regular headphones, and see how it sounds, and then like see what I can change. Because at the end of the day, once I send it to my brother and he was like, yeah, if you want to record to it or not, then that's just, to me, that's just a rough draft. And once he records to it, then I'm listening to, all right, what is he saying? Where can it drop at? Where can something change at? You know what I mean?
Do your post.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Niggas want to ring doorbells and shit.
Well, we're definitely going to have a good time with this show. So we always wanted to, a few weeks or maybe a month ago, I can't remember exactly when, but we did the playoffs for the horror. We did the horror playoffs is what we called it. And we seeded all the horror movies by gross, and we had two conferences, basically, just like the NBA format. Yeah, when you have an Eastern Conference and you have a Western Conference. So we kind of did that. And when we did that, the winner was the Conjuring universe, which was ironic. Because I think that we probably had different winners in our heads, but we had a lot of fun doing that show, and we always talked about doing an action hero playoffs, and that's more apples to apples, because with horror, it's fruit, but it's not apples to apples. It's like apples to oranges, because you have the typical slasher, then you have the more spiritual like type, ominous type stuff. So, but all in all, the Conjuring universe is the greatest horror franchise of all time. I reluctantly say that because I'm such a Fred head, but
it's just hard to beat that shit.
Yeah,
like, because it's nothing. It's no physical being. So I don't know.
Totally agree. So we decided, today is going to be the day that we're going to do the action hero. Now, I have seeded all these people, but what we never talked about is what's going to determine them winning or losing in their individual battles.
Okay.
So, will it be like their character attributes? Would it be who we think can kick each other ass in real life, or what?
Okay.
Because some of these people have played numerous characters. Like,
right. For
example, I mean, shit. Sylvester Stallone has been Rocky. He's been Rambo. Shit, what's his name in Expendables? He's been a lot of characters.
Yeah, well, I know his character in Expendables will probably get their ass kicked by Rambo. So
you know, so that's something to think about. Is it by, or do we go by their signature character? But shit, what would be his signature character? Would it be Rocky or Rambo? So it's so hard when you really think about it.
It'll probably be Rambo as far as like, yeah, I would think Rambo because
Rambo
they got
would be
another
more
one coming out.
Yeah, I mean, I think that me personally, I like Rocky better than I like Rambo, but I do think that Rambo was such a game changer in the '80s because oddly enough, people thought that was a very violent movie.
Right. Rambo is the only person in the movie that should be able to pick up a crossbow and pick a motherfucker off from a football field distance with no questions.
Not Voorhees.
Hell no.
So that's the question. So are we just taking in all of their characters' work? Because I mean, nevertheless, I think looking at the list, a lot of these characters pretty much have done the same shit no matter what their movies are. I think he's the only one that's been drastic. Like, he went from a boxer to like a fucking mercenary. Mm. But like Arnold Schwarzenegger, he's always been a big, tough guy with one-liners.
All right.
So, Total Recall, same. Terminator, same.
Bro, Total Recall, where the motherfucker got pushed out the air vent.
His eyes started popping out his head.
The funniest shit ever. Love that part.
So how do we do this?
I guess it's just gonna depend on. Well, I can't say it depends because then you taking individual movies into account.
So it sounds like we just gotta take their body of work and their characteristics into consideration.
Yeah, because I think is it just the character themselves, or is it the actual actor?
Well, if we going by actual actors, I don't think that would be fair because half of these motherfuckers, I think I can beat their ass in real life.
All right.
I ain't even gonna lie. I think I can fight Tom Cruise and win. Just saying, Keanu Reeves before John Wick. I don't think I can. I think I can fuck him up before John Wick, but I don't think I can because I know he did tactical training for that movie.
Okay. I don't know what that was about.
don't know.
I guess
we just take the movies because I've like, for example, I heard that Jean-Claude Van Damme was kind of soft. But I've heard the toughest motherfucker walking this earth is Chuck Norris. So, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I think we just have to take the characters into consideration.
Okay.
All right, so we have 2 brackets. I don't know what to call them. They just brackets.
I guess we'll have to see who's in each bracket first, and then probably name it after that.
Okay, so you want me to give a listing of each bracket, like the names of?
No, let's just call one "Get Shit Done."
Okay.
And then the other one is "This Motherfucker Just Won't Die."
Well, okay, so that means the left one is "Get Shit Done."
Okay.
I don't know. That's kind of.
I mean, it's kind of
because the right one. Some of these motherfuckers should have died in their movies. Okay. Like, looking at some of the names, like, they should have died.
All right.
Okay, so. All right, in which bracket you want to do for Get Shit Done or Motherfucker Should Have Died?
Get Shit Done.
All right, Get Shit Done. The number 1 overall seed in the Get Shit Done bracket. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
That dude.
The Terminator, Commando, Total Recall, motherfucking Kindergarten Cop.
That nigga who first told the Predator he was an ugly motherfucker.
Yep. Okay, so he's taking on the number 8 seed, motherfucking Bloodsport.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Jean-Claude Van Damme. That's a tough one out the gate.
Damn, man. I don't want to get rid of Jean-Claude this early.
But we're going to have to. Oh, shit, I need a pen. Hold on. You keep going.
All right. Because if you... Damn. Jean-Claude had some really good-ass fight movies, man. Arnold Schwarzenegger, I ain't seen it. I mean, he's just big. I ain't seen him, like... technically just whoop somebody ass out of sheer skill. This nigga always got some extra shit going on. This nigga either goddamn cyborg or he got military training. This nigga he know how to deal with 3rd graders.
Hey, wait, that's tough within itself.
Right. Well, I don't know. I don't know, man. I done seen Jean-Claude Van Damme take down some big motherfuckers in his movies.
I have to go Arnold. We need a coin because I can tell we probably won't have to flip a few times.
And just going off of Kickboxer alone, Kickboxer Jean-Claude Van Damme can fuck up Predator Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I totally disagree.
How? This nigga ain't fight. This nigga just shot and set booby traps.
Get to the chopper. Move now. Get to the chopper. Jim Hopper.
So, I don't know. Kickboxing and Bloodsport, I think Jean-Claude Van Damme is well equipped and trained in his action hero characters to be able to take down motherfuckers bigger than him.
And he's also played a cyborg himself when he was Universal Soldier.
Ah, that's right.
But I have to go Arnold. If you're gonna go Jean-Claude, you got a coin so we can flip.
This one right here. Hold on.
Cause I think we're gonna have to flip. I can already tell.
Oh shit.
That's who you going with?
Yeah, man.
Alright, get the flipping.
Alright.
Heads is Arnold Schwarzenegger, tails is Jean-Claude.
Alright.
Get to the chopper!
God damn.
Jim Hopper.
See how long he lasts. size ain't gonna always help you.
That's what the women tell me. I'm just kidding.
Cause kickboxer can fuck. Well, I often say kickboxer can fuck up Mr. Freeze.
Everyone chill.
This nigga should have been eliminated off of his corny ass lines in general.
Hey, bird boy, cool out. He says.
I blame that on writers.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you something right now. I'm such a Batman fan, and I'm such a George Clooney fan. So to have those two mixed together, you would think that would have been like heaven for me. Mm-hmm. That is by far one of the worst action adventure movies I've ever seen in my life. The graphics was fucked up. Like, they sliding on shit that humans can't normally. Oh, it was horrible. And then the nipples on the bat suit. It was. But I've always respected George Clooney for saying, I thought I killed the franchise, and I'm so happy that Christian Bale saved it. All right, so Arnold Schwarzenegger moves on in a very highly tough first round battle between the 1 and 8 seed.
All right, who we got next?
All right, the number 2 seed, Bruce Willis.
Okay.
Versus the number 7 seed, Sigourney Weaver. So you got John McClane versus Sergeant Ripley. I hate to sound sexist, ladies, for the ladies that listen to this show, but yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. I'm sorry, I gotta go with. And plus, he's played so many characters that can whoop ass and do certain things that he don't know kung fu and all that stuff. But I mean, the only action movie, I don't even know why she's considered.
She's part alien, man.
But I'm saying, like, how many action movies have you ever seen Sigourney Weaver in? I don't remember her in many.
Yeah, not many.
But she's one of the all-time greats. I did not read over her full bio, and I'm hoping I'm not discrediting her. But me personally, I'm going to pick Bruce Willis.
Yeah, the thing that I can only think of her being an alien.
Yeah.
That's I would have to give it to Bruce Willis just off of that alone.
And then if you remember in Live Free or Die Hard, Bruce Willis took a what he say? I threw that what he say? The kung fu bitch up in the elevator shaft, whatever he said. So yeah, I gotta pick Bruce Willis. Who you saying, Bruce Willis?
Yeah.
Okay, so Bruce Willis is moving on. That's not us being sexist. I don't want anyone to think that we're discrediting ladies. Matter of fact, this listing comes from IMDb, and I will tell you, she's the only lady on the list. So if you have a problem with that, you need to talk to IMDb. We're just going off the list.
All right.
Before we go any further, do you have any honorable? Well, you don't know. I got to give you 4 honorable mentions. These people did not make the list.
Well, I can't do that to the end. Cause I got.
Okay, so we'll do it at the end. Okay, yeah. We're gonna skip the honorable mention. So now, a very good. This ain't even a good battle. I can tell you right now, because I already know who's gonna win. The number 4 seed, Chuck Norris, versus the number 5 seed, which is usually a tough matchup in the NBA. But it ain't no tough matchup right here. Tom Cruise.
Like the Mission Impossible Tom Cruise?
He's played in plenty of action movies.
He ain't fucking with Chuck Norris.
Right, I know. I'm going to pick Chuck Norris, so that was easy. Sorry, Tom. Shouldn't have jumped on that damn couch. So the number 3 seed versus the number 6 seed. This is a tough matchup, I must say.
Okay.
I think I know who I'm going to pick, but the number 3 seed is Kurt Russell versus Keanu Reeves, the number 6 seed.
Kurt Russell and Keanu Reeves. Kurt Russell.
I've seen Kurt Russell play in a lot of quite a few action movies.
Yeah, didn't he play in Escape from L.A.?
Yep, Escape from L.A., Escape from New York. Hell, he was Ego in Guardians of the Galaxy. Anyway, but that Snake Plissken is one of the toughest characters ever. And if there was never a such thing as John Wick, I probably would have picked Kurt Russell over Keanu Reeves. But John Wick, from what I can tell, kicks ass, and I have to pick Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves and John Wick, that nigga should have died in a... It should have never been a part 3.
And he riding on a horse. Anytime somebody rides on a horse, that means the character is going to die. That's it. That's the last episode.
I mean, I like part 3. Don't get me wrong.
I haven't seen any of them, but I just know the reputation. I know. The reputation that the character has is such kick-ass that I know that this guy, he's going to win, right? I mean, who are you picking?
Nah, I ain't picking Keanu Reeves.
Oh, we got to flip then.
Because this nigga he ain't get that status until John Wick.
But that's his body of work.
Now, but what's the other dude name? I forgot just that fast.
Kirk Douglas?
Yeah.
I mean, Kurt Russell?
Kurt Russell. This nigga been kicking ass for a long ass time. So his body of work over Keanu Reeves as far as the action hero goes has more experience.
I mean, you got Keanu Reeves played in Speed. He played
it was him versus a bus.
It's an action movie.
This nigga ain't go against nobody.
Alright, we gotta flip the coin.
Alright, I got Kirk Douglas.
I got Keanu Reeves.
Kurt Ruggles.
Kurt Ruggles. He works at the warehouse.
Alright, what's what?
Heads Keanu, tails Russell.
Alright.
So we keep fucking up his name. Ladies and gentlemen, Kurt Russell moves on.
Fuck you, John Wick. Shouldn't be so goddamn sensitive about that dog.
Alright, that's the complete first round. Do you want to do the second round in that bracket or do the first round in the other bracket?
You do the first round in the other bracket.
Right.
I know some folks can be like, he did John Wick, he did The Matrix. Him versus the computer. Shut up.
True. So in the should have died bracket, the number 1 overall seed. This is gonna be an interesting battle, and both of these people are short too. The number 1 overall seed is Sylvester Stallone, Sly, Rambo, Rocky.
Okay.
I forgot his name in goddamn, I just forgot that movie.
What,
Expendables.
I don't know his name either. Escape Plan. Tango and Cash. I need to watch that movie.
Versus the number 8 seed, Jet Li. So you have a short, muscular Sly Stallone versus a short, mobile, ass-kicking.
Damn, man.
That's a tough one, isn't it?
God. Jet Li ain't no damn joke.
He ain't no joke. You know, the first time I ever seen Jet Li that I can remember him was in Lethal Weapon 4. That character was so damn cold. I mean, I've seen, and then I liked him in Romeo Must Die. God bless the dead, Aaliyah. But yeah, you know. Part of me got to go with Sly. It's tough because you really think about his body of work.
Yeah.
And then plus he made The Mummy Part 3, which is a strike against him. Damn Jet Li. I don't understand why they made Mummy Part 3. I mean, God damn, they should just stop that Part 2.
Mummy 3. Oh yeah, he did.
He was the bad guy. That movie was so fucking bad.
Yeah. Damn.
I'd rather, no offense, Brendan Fraser, I'd rather watch Monkey Bone than to watch Mommy Part 3.
Oh hell no. I don't want to watch that shit either.
I know Brendan Fraser has made some shitty movies in his lifetime. However, with that being said, I would love to have his career to a certain degree. So I'm not gonna sit here and anything. You know, like it would have been an honor to be in most of those movies. So I'm not gonna sit here in front. I'm gonna choose Sly.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to go with Sylvester Stallone too, man. Only because
he has more iconic characters too.
Yeah, like his body of work definitely overshadowed. It's from what I know of Jet Li. Jet Li ain't no damn joke though.
He's not. I already know who you gonna pick in the 2 and 7 battle. Because I think we're gonna pick the same person. But the number 2 seed, in the should have died category. Actually, this person did pass away, unfortunately. Bruce Lee versus Dolph Lundgren. I must break you. If he dies, he dies.
Dolph Lundgren, who he played?
He played the big Russian in Rocky. Like, if he dies.
I don't know him from shit. I mean, I know I've seen him in other things.
He played He-Man. Remember that?
I do.
Boy, that movie was shit. Like, as a child, I love He-Man is my all-time favorite cartoon. And to watch that movie in real time, as a child, I was very disappointed.
I didn't think too much of it back then. I watched it with no problem. But now, like if I was to watch it now, it'll be different. So I don't know. I definitely think I would have to go with Bruce Lee. Only because I can't the body of work. See, I ain't even really know Dolph Lundgren from his actual name. I only know him as a dude who boxed Rocky. So, and I just watched Fist of Fury the other day. So I'm probably biased on my thinking. Well, yeah, I'm probably gonna be biased on my decision. And who the hell you texting me? Probably gonna be biased on my decision and go with Bruce Lee on this one. So it just is what it is with that one. It is what it is. Yeah, so that's it. Bias all the way.
I'm also gonna go with Bruce Lee. Dolph Lundgren, he ruined my childhood with He-Man, so fuck him.
Alright, who we got next?
We're gonna do the 3 and 6 matchup. The 3 and 6 matchup, the number 3 seed is Harrison Ford. Talking about Indiana Jones. Talking about the president. Get off my plane. Well, he's played in something else that was really big. Indiana Jones. Oh shit! How can I forget Han Solo? I'm tripping. So I mean, he has 2 iconic characters right there. However, the number 6 seed probably has a shitload of historical characters.
Okay.
Clint Eastwood. That is a tough matchup. But I gotta pick Clint Eastwood. I have to. Dirty Harry.
Mr. Do You Feel Lucky Punk.
All his cowboy movies. Kick ass. I'm not a big cowboy movie watcher. But I will say my favorite cowboy movie that I've ever watched was Unforgiven.
Don't think I've seen it.
It is really good. It's him. Morgan Freeman is in it. Gene Hackman is the bad guy as always. We should do a top bad guy
Yeah.
Characters that you love to hate.
Actually, sometimes I be liking the bad guy. Like, I don't even remember what movie it was, but I know I was talking to my brother one time and I was watching a movie, and I was like, man, the bad guy lost, and I almost felt some type of way about it. Like, I don't feel like he should have lost in the movie. I feel like it was meant for him to win. I cannot remember the name of it though.
You know, that's like with Gene Hackman, like I just mentioned him before. If you ever seen Quick and the Dead, which is another one of my favorite cowboy movies, but Unforgiven is first. He was the bad guy in that movie, and this dude killed his own son, Leonardo DiCaprio. That shit, I'm like, who the fuck shoots their own child?
Damn.
I didn't.
Oh, Quick and the Dead.
Yeah, Quick and the Dead.
I do remember that.
Yeah. You remember when he shot his own son?
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know you had to pay child support back in the cowboy days. He said, "Fuck that." But yeah, so that was he's an ultimate bad guy, but I personally got to pick Clint Eastwood to go against Harrison Ford. Going against Harrison Ford. He just has too many iconic characters.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that one.
I do like that. Get off my plane. He sound like the old man. Get out my yard.
And in all fairness, his son was asking for it.
He just wanted to be loved by him. He just wanted to be acknowledged.
That's the wrong way to go about it.
This might tear at your heartstrings a little bit. I don't know. Maybe it would. The 4 and 5 seed.
All right.
The number 4 seed. A.K.A. Martin Riggs. Mel Gibson.
Okay.
Versus the number 5 seed. Lee Kata. I fucking hate, like, I'm gonna tell you something. I fucking hate Rush Hour. But, like, Rush Hour and Lethal Weapon. Matter of fact, it's a great thing that these two are taking on each other. Because they don't have shit to remember as far as lines are concerned. Because all they're doing is, Riggs! Roger! Riggs! And then in Rush Hour, Lee! Kata! Lee! Kata!
Oh. I definitely can't pick Jackie Chan over Danny Glover.
No, it's Mel Gibson.
Oh.
It's Mel Gibson. You know what? A funny story about Mel Gibson. You remember when they his kid mom, one of his kid moms, recorded him talking shit to her, and he's like, "You're dressed like a whore in Heat," or whatever he was saying to her. And he said he hopes
Jackie
she get.
Chan.
He said he hopes she get raped by a pack of niggers. I was so offended that he said he hopes she get raped by a pack of niggers. Cause I'm like, I don't travel in packs. Like, out of everything he said that was bad, I have no idea why that stood out to me.
I don't know.
I'm like, he make it sound like we on sleds and there's 6 of us and we just in a group together, like somebody saying mush. So, yeah. For that simple reason, I'm gonna pick Kata. God damn it. Fuck you, Riggs. Go spit, Riggs. That's another line in Lethal Weapon. Although I do like Lethal Weapon, but Jackie Chan, I think he has more iconic action characters.
Yeah, Jackie Chan kick ass.
Because Mel Gibson probably has more iconic overall characters, but as far as action, I got to give it to Jackie. And they both know Kung Fu, and then, you know, you grab Mel Gibson by the arm, he'll pull his shoulder out of place and surprise you, and then fuck you up. But I'm going with Jackie Chan.
Yeah, he can only pull his shoulder out of place, but then you can't even use the arm until he pop it back in.
I'm going with Jackie Chan. Who you got?
Jackie Chan.
Oh, fuck you, Briggs.
Racist motherfucker.
We don't just randomly rape your Chinese girlfriend. Might rob her. That's about it. And so now we're going back to the second round of the Get Shit Done bracket.
Okay.
You have the number 1 seed versus the number 5 seed. Number 1 is Arnold Schwarzenegger versus Chuck Norris. I am reluctantly going to say Arnold Schwarzenegger because I think he has more iconic characters than Chuck Norris.
Man,
I'm just saying.
I know that life.
Yeah,
Chuck Norris will fuck Arnold Schwarzenegger up.
Bro, in real life, Chuck Norris would probably beat.
I'm going Chuck Norris.
Flip the coin. Heads Arnold, tail Chuck. Dun, dun, dun.
head.
Get to the chopper.
Damn. This coin saving your ass.
Look, if we did a real life mashup, bro, I'm pretty sure he would kick everybody's ass on this list, maybe with the exception of Bruce Lee.
And they did fight each other.
Scripted. They didn't fight.
I don't know. I think they might have sparred.
And we know Bruce Lee is taking on Jackie Chan in real life before. I mean, not in real life, but in movies or some shit like that, right?
In movies, in movies they had a movie together where they fought. So that was scripted.
But I think, there's a movie, you'll probably watch it before I will. But there's a movie where it's about these two great kung fu fighters and shit, Bruce Lee and some other guy, I don't know what about, but it's like they had a real fight that was like non-sanctioned. And I think Bruce Lee won, but like they said it was like close.
It's a movie?
But it was like it's based off of real life events is what I'm saying. So
I don't know.
all right, so Arnold has moved on to the conference finals. This damn coin has saved you quite a few times.
Yeah.
Your ass has been getting to that chopper.
I know one person who ain't been on this list though.
Who is that?
But he doesn't have a lot of, like, I only know him from 3 movies, and that's the Ip Man trilogy.
Who?
Ip Man.
Who is that?
He's the guy who eventually taught Bruce Lee.
Okay. Oh yeah.
That's a bad motherfucker, boy. But I only know him from those movies. So Arnold,
You're a lucky son bitch.
Skating by the skin of your teeth, man.
All right, so now we have the number 3 seed, Kurt Russell,
Okay.
versus the number 2 seed, Bruce Willis. I'm only picking Bruce Willis because of iconic characters.
I'm gonna have to go Bruce Willis on that.
Okay, yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Oh man.
All right, so the conference finals and the get shit done bracket is set. Now we are going back to motherfuckers should have died at some point in time in their career.
Yeah, some of these movies shouldn't have made it past the first 2.
Yeah. So now, in this should have died, the number 1 seed versus the number 5 seed. Sylvester Stallone is the number 1 seed versus the number 5 seed, which is Jackie Chan. Hey, that's some tough shit right now. That's some tough shit. That's some tough shit.
Sylvester Stallone versus Jackie Chan.
That's tough, ain't it?
God damn, Rambo.
Kata, you're angry.
Hey, I've seen older Jackie Chan movies.
Mm-hmm.
His movies are
realistic.
For his age.
Sylvester Stallone movies are not real for his age.
Nah.
Cause that expendable shit, I mean, they use a lot of Beijing, and hell, he even got Stone Cold Steve Austin broke his fucking neck by accident in the fight scene in the first Expendables. Motherfucker needs calcium pills. Bones getting soft. He got osteoporosis.
Man, shit.
That's some tough shit, though.
I did just watch Escape Plan. Damn.
It's hard, but just going by iconic characters, I'm gonna go with Sylvester Stallone. That motherfucker got. I don't know who's bigger than Rambo and who's bigger than Balboa.
Yeah.
I mean, the most iconic character that Jackie Chan got is a comedy action.
That's just here though.
Right. Well,
we haven't taken into consideration his Chinese movies.
Yeah, but has he ever been like the main guy in like those movies? I don't know, because I'm not really into kung fu movies like that. Like I said, I used to watch them when motherfuckers on Channel 69 jumping from house to house. You would die and their mouth still moving after you said you would die.
I don't know, man.
You know, oh, go ahead. Yeah.
Because just based off of iconic characters, I had to go Rocky.
Let's Sly. Yeah. I'm just
sorry,
Sly
Jackie,
on this shit because I'm tired of writing their whole name. This is an interesting one to get to the conference finals. The number 6 seed, Clint Eastwood, versus the number 2 seed, Bruce Lee. It's interesting.
I can't see Clint Eastwood fucking up Bruce Lee. I don't care how iconic he is. I don't see it happening.
Shit, he be talking about, you don't know how many bullets I got left. You didn't give me a chance to answer.
That's the ass get for talking so much before you try to shoot somebody.
All right, so I guess we both unanimously going Bruce Lee, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, they got Avatar 2 and 3 already filming. Avatar 4 and 5 is in pre-production. God damn.
Them dates.
I know. Damn,
motherfucker like Endgame. Like, I already got the movies and shit planned out. I wonder why they waited so long to make sequels, though.
I don't know. What do you think about the graphics that go into that shit? That shit probably time consuming in the motherfucker.
Facts.
No. All right. Who we got next?
So, okay, now we are in the conference finals. Would you like to talk about your honorable mentions, or do you want to wait till we get to the final two?
Honorable mentions. I can't really think of anybody that hasn't been on the list.
Oh, it was some big glaring ones that didn't make the top 16.
And cause I ain't fucking with The Rock on this list. All that nigga list shit is unrealistic.
I mean, but he is a big action star, and he probably has grossed more than everybody on this list, with the exception of Schwarzenegger and Stallone.
Well, who do you see him taking out on this list?
I mean, shit. Dwayne Johnson versus Dolph Lundgren?
Oh, well, that nigga was gone already.
No disrespect, ladies, to the beautiful ladies that listen to another round of Ab-So-Lute, but Dwayne Johnson versus Sigourney Weaver?
Well, she was gone in the first round, too.
Let me see here. I mean, I could have seen Dwayne Johnson versus Keanu Reeves. Tom Cruise. But I got a person for you.
All right.
Jason Statham. The only thing about him, he doesn't really have an iconic character, but a lot of his characters are just fun to watch. Like, I can watch Crank all day.
I only seen that movie once.
I think it's fun. Like, does it make sense? No. Was it just like random fun? Yes. Like the way this motherfucker had to charge his body. I just thought that shit was dope. Or
hey, so would you consider? Well, I don't know. Because Denzel doesn't really have action movies.
Later on, he started having the action.
Like
movies.
where he's like the get shit done dude.
Now you know he did have that one movie when we were young. When George Lithgow played the bad guy, and that movie almost ruined Denzel's career. From what I mean, I liked the movie, but it was so poorly received. It's probably his least grossing. If I had to guess, it's probably his least grossing movie of all time. Excuse me, I just can't think of the name of it right now. It's like he busted him. He busted John Lithgow, and I think he escaped, and he just fucking ruined his life. He he had a dirty prostitute have sex with him while he was drugged, and he caught chlamydia. He didn't know.
The fuck?
Yeah, it's like I think people just couldn't see Denzel in that light. You know what I'm saying? It's like the golden boy got chlamydia or syphilis, whatever he had. Whatever it was something that you don't expect Denzel Washington to have. You know, he wasn't playing. What's the cop name? What's that damn cop name? Alonzo. He wasn't playing Lonzo. You expect Lonzo to probably get syphilis and then tell the girl, "Oh, you motherfucker, I got it from you." John Wayne would have been a good one on there.
I guess.
Wesley Snipes would have been a good one.
Wesley Snipes would have been a good one.
What about Liam Neeson?
I have a specific set of skills.
I hunt down black people who I think raped my friend.
I don't know, man.
That was some weird shit. Like, look, there ain't a human being walking this world that don't have odd thoughts, okay? Mm-hmm. That don't mean you fucking see them. Like, you know, like, if you talking to your friends and shit like that, certain things you'll probably say to your friends. But I'm not going to get on a syndicated radio show or TV show and say, you know, my male friend, he got raped and robbed or whatever, and I was hiding around in black neighborhoods trying to see who raped him. I was going to kill him or what. Who the fuck, you know what I'm saying? I got a certain set of skills. I hide in ghettos and kill. And then he had to come back. No, that's not what I meant exactly.
Oh, you should have said what you meant.
Oh, he said what the fuck he meant. Mm-hmm. Motherfucker looking at, just randomly looking at black people. What the fuck you looking at, bro? Nothing. You look familiar. Did you know I had a certain set of skills? Gotta say it. You probably ain't gonna agree. Will Smith probably should have been on this list. Agent J is an iconic character. Mike Lowry's an iconic character. What else has he played in?
But who do you see him? Any of those characters?
Oh, he first round knockout. I ain't even gonna lie. I think I would have picked Sigourney Weaver. I'm not even gonna lie. I think I would have picked Sigourney Weaver over him. And ladies, beautiful ladies that listen to another round of Ab-So-Lute, that is no disrespect. I love Sigourney Weaver. She just doesn't have that type of resume. Matter of fact, you know who would have been a good one to put on the list as far as females?
Who is that?
Scarlett Johansson. She's played in a shitload of action movies. Yeah. I may not like some of her movies. Lucy was so good, but the ending was so bad that it made the whole movie bad.
I hated that ending.
Natasha Romanoff, iconic character. Oh, Angelina Jolie. She's another one. She has iconic characters. Yeah. Did you know Salt was written for Tom Cruise and he was like, I'm good, and they gave it to her? And Salt is very good.
Yeah, I couldn't even see Tom Cruise in Salt.
Because how good she was. And Wanted, love that character. Gone in 60 Seconds, love that character. The iconic Tomb Raider character. I mean, she's a fucking beast. How about Tom Hardy? I am Gotham's Reckoning.
Nah. Steven Seagal.
I break your body and your mind.
That could be an honor. That would probably be my honorable mention.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you why I can't put Steven Seagal on the list. Young, slim, nice-looking Steven Seagal was an ass-kicking machine. Man, when he got old and fat and straight to DVD, that shit got bad. And you know, let me tell you, like, cause you know, I pay attention to how, like, when they film shit, the framing, or how they frame the character. If you ever go back and watch some of his most recent work, look at how they frame him. That motherfucker is waist up. I mean, he ain't even waist up, he's chest up. Go back and you really think about it. Matter of fact, to show you what I'm talking about.
I don't even know why it would matter. Big motherfuckers can fight.
Yeah, but he gotta look good fighting. Come on, man.
Fighting ain't pretty anyway.
In the movies it is. Yeah. Like, think about Denzel in Equalizer Part 2. Most of the shots or the frames of him is from his pectoral area up. Because he had gained a lot of weight. I pay attention to stuff like that.
You know, because like I be thinking, Jean-Claude Van Damme recent movies is straight to DVD? Streaming.
Oh.
And he's still making movies. They made another kickboxer that he was the coach in.
Yeah, I've heard that. Look, it's nothing wrong with those movies because hell, like I said, I would do them. But I'm saying, like, just looking at, like that the way they have to frame people because of the weight that they gain and stuff like that. I can't put him on it. This
man, he can't go off of his like the fat Steven Seagal though.
But it's a part of his
if
work.
You talking about, but hell, if you're doing that, everybody done made bad movies.
What, like the way they look in the movie?
Yeah. Cause Arnold Schwarzenegger in the new Terminator. If this nigga is cyborg, how the fuck is he old?
I didn't write it. Well, first of all, you motherfuckers was mad about the one Christian Bale played in, so they kept him young in that. So they trying to please y'all by bringing back the actual Arnold Schwarzenegger.
But they could have, like, if you see the Gemini Man, how they did Will Smith, they could have did some shit like that for Arnold Schwarzenegger if they wanted to keep using him.
That shit was bad.
I haven't seen it.
I actually liked the movie. It was, I think that you can kind of tell like this movie had been written in the 90s. He had been agreed to do this movie. Mm-hmm. And shit, go on and stream it. When you watch it, you'll be able to tell like this movie would have been dope as fuck in the 90s. And it's like they modernized a few things, but like the action sequences and shit, you're gonna be like, this is 90s, early 2000s. And
I think that's just bad directing it. Well, not directing, but like editing, maybe.
It was bad. And I mean like that part was bad, but like fuck that movie. But yeah. Anyway.
I mean, because a good storyline can be overshadowed by bad like CGI.
Yes. That right. Shit was bad.
So what we got next?
All right, so we're gonna go to the Get Shit Done conference finals.
All right.
You have two friends fighting each other, going against each other. These motherfuckers opened Planet Hollywood and then sold them all.
Okay.
You have Arnold Schwarzenegger versus Bruce Willis.
So they opened Planet Hollywood together?
So Sylvester Stallone, Bruce Willis, and Arnold, yes, they all had that restaurant chain together. And I'm not knocking them. History shows that restaurants are like the worst business for celebrities to get into because you're going to be upside down for years and blah, 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 blah.
I don't know shit about the restaurant industry.
Right. Sometimes, like you can use your name and your likeness, but I feel like for me, if I ever got to a point where my name was that big and I can use my name for shit, I got to know what my name is being used for. I got to be able to know, because I don't want nobody going to like the restaurant Copeland's and somebody go there and be like, man, this is goddamn seafood nasty. This ain't no New Orleans style. This some goddamn New York style shit. And I'm like,
New York style seafood?
Right. And I'd be like, I'm sorry. Like, Marley Copeland, that's why your movies suck. And your food suck. Your mama suck. Everything about your ass suck. This old nasty ass New York style po' boy sandwich.
All it take is one fuck up somewhere, and everything you did is overshadowed.
Everything you did. Just like Tom Cruise jumping on that motherfucking couch. Motherfuckers ain't like them since. Well, they still love.
People forgot about some of that.
And I don't think.
That's not the first thing that come to mind when I hear the name Tom Cruise.
First thing come to my mind now? I loved his, and I know I'm biased to the movie, but I loved his character in Tropic Thunder. I think it showed versatility because we never seen him like that.
I don't think about him in Tropic Thunder at all.
You think about Mission Impossible?
Yeah.
Which those movies are still fucking dope.
And I have not seen the last 2 or 3.
I still watch them, and the last one, all of them are good. I think the only one I probably didn't like, gonna surprise you, was the first one. It was just alright.
The one when they thought old girl was dead, but she wasn't.
Oh,
it might have been like the third.
Let me rephrase that. I didn't like part 2 either with Penelope Cruz. I hated that one. I didn't like that one. It was too cheeky for me. But anyway, we got to choose between these two motherfuckers. Arnold Schwarzenegger versus Bruce Willis. Yippee-ki-yay versus I'll Be Back. I don't know how Detective John McClane could beat a fucking cyborg.
Yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger done been a damn... He done been a commando. He done been a cop. Done been a robot. Motherfucker probably done been a bounty hunter. He done been... Oh, shit. He done been Conan.
That is true.
And Bruce Willis is the better actor of the two because he's actually an actor. It's just that he's known more for his iconic role in Die Hard, which I hate Die Hard Part 2. This fucking movie sucks. That was such a punishment for me. When I used to come visit my mother, she used to make me watch that shit with her. I hated that movie.
Man, you just go to sleep.
I mean, because, I was an adult. Was I an adult? Well, no, I know, like, when I became an adult and I used to come over to her house and visit her, you would have to watch Temptations, which I hated watching that because she used to get mad because I would pick at when Blue dies in the movie. And he go get those short ribs, and they must have been heavy as fuck because he never came back out the kitchen. Had to watch that, Men's Society, and Die Hard Part 2.
Now, I would watch Temptations and Die Hard before I watched Minister Society over and over again.
Well, it was just hard for me to imagine a woman in her 50s liking this gangster shit. She liked that shit.
Where was your mom from?
Atlanta? Born home?
That's your answer right there.
Yeah, but... Oh, and if I did, then if all else fails, she would make me watch Monk. Now that, without a shadow of a doubt, I definitely used to fall asleep on her on that. But
I think I have to go Sylvester Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I'm gonna have to go Arnold too, reluctantly, because
I'm not reluctant to pick Schwarzenegger. Just from iconic character status, I will probably watch. I'll probably watch Arnold before Die Hard. Even though I like Die Hard.
I would definitely watch Die Hard before I watch it.
I'll watch the first Die Hard.
I watched the first one, the third one.
They're about to start showing that shit on TV soon.
Which one, the third one?
Nah, the first one. Okay,
because it's Christmas time.
And it's not even a Christmas movie.
I know, right? And some crazy shit about that movie? When the movie came out, it was so much tension because a lot of people didn't think Bruce Willis was a big enough star. You can go back and watch the commercials, the trailers. They never even show his face in the movie. On the billboards, he was never on the billboards. I don't even know how the fuck the movie became popular because it wasn't like we had Twitter or anything in the 80s where
Carl
you could...
Winslow?
But you get what I'm saying, right? Like, how does a movie like that? I mean, I guess it's like in the 80s because technology-wise, the things that keep our attention span now wasn't out. So probably families were like, "Fuck it, let's go to the movies," and they just go and they're like, "Oh, the dude from Moonlighting is in this movie."
Bro, why the fuck was this nigga had the same job? Like,
who, Bruce Willis?
No, Carl Winslow. This nigga was always a cop. This nigga was a cop in Die Hard. When his wife was the maid for what's that TV show?
Family Matters?
No, it was before Family Matters. That's how they ended up getting their show. It was a white family, and she was the maid for the white family.
Yep.
And her husband was him, and this nigga was a cop. And then it transitioned over in the Family Matters. And this nigga was a cop.
And I ain't trying to be funny. And I mean no disrespect to Reginald Dale Johnson. He don't even strike me as a cop. He may strike me as a security guard.
He strikes me as a cop like in like
the 80s.
We're getting ready to retire.
Okay.
Cop.
That's fair.
Like nigga already did his time.
That's fair.
Like, been on the streets, done with that bullshit. You like, I'm just ready to goddamn get my pension, get the fuck out of here.
That's fair. All right, so we moving on.
All right.
We're going to motherfucker should have been died bracket. Right. Conference finals. You have Stallone, excuse me, versus Bruce Lee.
I'm biased on this one, man.
I know who you're gonna pick.
I don't see anybody kicking Bruce Lee ass. I don't care.
I have to pick Sly.
On what grounds?
Iconic characters. Do you know Rocky Balboa is like a $2 steak? That motherfucker's tough. He takes an ass whipping.
Bro, you just told me last week that you ain't seen too many Bruce Lee movies.
But I have watched Bruce Lee movies. Come on now. I mean, I seen him fight Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I seen the one when he fought Chuck Norris. I seen Enter the Dragon. I seen his movies. I'm just not really into kung fu movies like that. So
you biased too?
Not really. Because I easily pick Bruce Lee in all the other rounds.
I don't see nobody kicking Bruce Lee ass, man.
I think that if you combine Rocky Balboa with his resiliency with Rambo skills, he'll fuck Bruce Lee up. We may not understand what he's saying when he's killing him.
And toe to toe, Bruce Lee will whoop Sylvester Stallone ass.
In real life?
No,
yes.
In movies.
No.
In movies.
We gotta flip the coin.
Alright.
Heads is Bruce Lee, tails is Sly.
Tails is alright. Heads.
Oh!
Yeah.
So Bruce Lee has moved on to the finals.
The Last Dragon. And not the black version.
Sure enough. What's my name?
I think people get like Enter the Dragon and Last Dragon confused.
Only black people get that shit confused because white people ain't never seen Enter the Dragon. I mean, not Enter the Dragon, but Last Dragon. The only person I know seen that shit is Rashad. It's like his all-time favorite movie.
He did say that, didn't he?
I mean, don't get me wrong. I like that movie. And that motherfucker, that dude that played Leroy, he's a fucking vampire. He don't age.
Bro, but the shit that they do in The Last Dragon, like the shit that he do like this, it came straight from Fist of Fury. They took it straight from a Bruce Lee movie.
Hey. Shit, you know who should have been an honorable mention for their kung fu tactics?
Who?
Dolomite.
Man, get the fuck out of here, nigga. Oh, man. That kung fu was so goddamn horrible, boy. He was 3 feet away from him, kicked this dude into a trunk.
But I told you that. I said that I thought the movie would be so bad that you would say it was alright.
No. I like cheesy movies, but that shit was just horrible.
But I will say, out of all the movies he's made, you know, I'm gonna say an unpopular opinion for people who like Rudy Ray Moore movies. Dolomite was my least favorite.
Maybe it was. I don't know. I'm thinking that they made it like that on purpose.
My
they couldn't have been serious when they made that.
My favorite Rudy Ray Moore movie is The Devil's Son-in-Law.
Never heard of it.
Oh, that movie's good, boy. He kind of like comes off like the Black James Bond, like he kicks ass and get the girl and all that stuff. Anyway, he gets killed in Devil's Son-in-Law, and then he goes to hell and meets the devil, and the devil's like, you know, if you marry my daughter, I'll let you go back to Earth, and you can get revenge, you know, for your murder. Mm-hmm. And he goes back and gets revenge for his murder. Oh, and then like for his honeymoon, not his honeymoon, but like bachelor party, his own father-in-law, about to be father-in-law, gives him all these devil women to have sex with, like 100 or so. He fucks all of them. It is hilarious, man. You got to see it. That's my favorite movie.
I can't sit through 100 sex scenes of Rudy Ray Moore.
Nah, you ain't gonna see him like.
Nah, I know, I get that, yeah. But you just think back to the ones in Dolomite. That shit was fucking horrible.
Oh, except
that shit was tragic.
It's just one scene. I laugh every time I see it. Like, so not to be graphic, America, but like Rudy Ray Moore, he's like in the movie, he's eating this girl pussy, right? And he's like, you have to see it. It's like fucking hilarious.
Hell no.
And then when he confronts his killer, one on shits on themselves, and you see the doo-doo hanging out the back. And Human Tornado was another one. Anyway, I was just joking around with that. So now we in the finals.
All right.
You have, I already know who's going to win this shit. You have Arnold Schwarzenegger, who has, I don't know, now I don't see anything about it. I know we can ready to debate. You have Arnold Schwarzenegger, a fucking indestructible robot, fighting a person who knows Kung Fu, which is Bruce Lee.
As much as I like Bruce Lee, I don't know if he could physically beat a cyborg from the future.
So we agree. So I thought it was going to be a much prolonged debate because I know you're a little biased to Bruce Lee.
I am biased to Bruce Lee, but like if these two motherfuckers was in the movie together, you'd be like, how the fuck is he beating the cyborg? How?
I mean, frankly, like if even if you take the cyborg out, if Commando gets his hands on Bruce Lee
too quick for him.
I said if he gets his hands on him, he gonna fuck him up.
If Bruce Lee too quick for him, though. That's all I gotta say.
But at the same time, he did beat up Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and
Chuck Norris.
But you know what's funny? But I mean, Kareem is big. Remember when Kareem kicked his ass in the chest? His whole foot was like the size. His foot was the size of that fucking chest. You remember that?
Bruh, I don't see how they could film that scene and not laugh their ass off.
Like Kareem's foot was like this fucking. His foot was the size of a torso.
Bruh, I believe they had to speed that scene up. I think they had to speed up the frame because this nigga could not kick that fast. I don't care. It'd take 30 minutes for this nigga foot to leave the ground and reach Bruce Lee's chest.
That shit was hilarious. I just always remember how big his fucking foot was going into his chest. All right, so I think we both agree.
Yeah.
The greatest action hero of all time is motherfucking Arnold Schwarzenegger.
There you have it.
Wow. I didn't want it to be him, but
I ain't either.
Because matter of fact, he skated by 2 rounds with the damn coin. So Arnold Schwarzenegger wins.
Yeah.
And all the action hero fans lose.
Right.
Damn. Arnold Schwarzenegger. I remember he was on Jay Leno one time and they asked him what Schwarzenegger stood for. And he said Black Power.
I mean, his name probably doesn't stand for anything, but
I think he was just trying to be called a nigga on the slide.
I mean, I think it's probably like you ask a dumb question, you get a dumb answer.
No, but that's what he said. He said it was.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you ask him? That's like asking like anybody else, what's your last name mean? The fuck?
But you can look that stuff up though, like my name.
But just because they from a different.
Like Marlon is my name is Welsh. Marlon is a hill in Wales. Copeland means to deal with the land.
What that shit mean in America?
It just means
about in Wales.
It's a name that we got from the slave masters. That's what it means in America.
It's like, what does avocado mean in Aztec? Testicles.
For real?
Yes.
Are you serious?
They used to be called alligator pears. Farmers didn't like that name. So some motherfucker somewhere said, oh, let's call them avocados after the Aztec word, however you pronounce that shit, which means testicles because they grow in pairs.
So you telling me right here, right now, I got to stop eating guacamole?
I call them alligator pears. I don't call them avocados no more.
I'm just going to call it that green shit. Put those nuts down.
Those ain't green.
I did not know that. I am hurt.
Facts.
So yeah, I'm gonna eat that green shit.
I'll tell you, bro. I call them alligator pears to this day. Ever since I found that out, alligator pears sound better to me.
You got that green shit with you. You're full of the killers. You don't know nothing but gorillas. Oh my god, that just hurt my feelings. I know I would never eat no goddamn mountain oysters.
Hell no.
We should fool somebody, like somebody that we know is naive as fuck, and go out to eat. Like, yeah, man, you should eat that shit, man. I had that last time I was here. We both,
I don't think we ever end up at a restaurant that sold them shits.
I'm just saying, we need to find one and just con somebody. Then goddamn, we be talking, yeah, man, that shit was good last time we came, blah, 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 blah.
Like, well, why y'all ain't getting none?
I had that shit last time. I want to try something different. And motherfucker be eating that shit to my, I still got hair on it. What is this, fuzz? Like kiwi fruit. Why is this hair musty?
No.
Oh, shit.
No. Nigga, I was watching this show called Ainsley Eats the World or some shit like that on Amazon Prime Video. This black chef goes around to different countries and try the different street food.
Okay.
And he went to one place and they was eating spleen. Man, he tried that shit.
Got that far up in their guts. Nah, just playing.
He spit all that shit out. I was like, I don't know. Can't try no goddamn spleen.
Now, I will say this. If you can eat chitlins, you should try anything.
I don't even eat chitlins.
I don't eat chitlins. I'm just saying, if you're a person that eats chitlins and somebody says, hey, we got a bowl of spleen, you can't turn your nose up at that shit. Yeah. Like, you can't.
Right.
And you got to try the spleen.
I really used to be a picky eater. Like, I've grown out of that.
Yes, you have.
I try a lot more new things now, but it's still some things that I don't like to eat. Like okra, still ain't eating okra, whether it's fried or boiled, whatever. I ain't eating that shit. I don't like okra.
I would say that the boiled one's a little.
Look like snot.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, it tastes good, but even. Sometimes, like when I eat it, I can't look at it per se. And then, like a lot of times, I like it chopped up in my black eyed peas, so that way you can't see the snot.
Oh shit! But there y'all have it. Our 25 greatest action heroes bracket. If you disagree with the choices that we made, hell, comment, message us on Instagram, Facebook, wherever you listening to this at. Let us know what you think. Let us know how you felt about it. Go back, listen to the past episodes, do the same thing. And we don't know how y'all feel about us unless y'all say something. Well, shit, I mean, we can kind of tell from the numbers. It's just y'all listening, so we must be saying something y'all like.
Yeah, I gotta say, man, we appreciate you guys. We flew through 1,000, man, in less than a month. Fuck, man. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we definitely appreciate it. We coming up on a year in the next couple of probably about a month, maybe.
Actually, it would be December. I want to say the 28th. Message.
So, with that being said, make sure you check out the rest of our podcast, Another Round of Ab-So-Lute, on Podbean, which is where all of our podcasts I host. You can also find the links to Apple Podcast and Spotify and Google Play Music, and all the rest of our links to wherever else our podcasts I host. Held up, whatever suits your need to listen. Make sure you comment and let us know what you like, what you don't like. Either way, it helps us. Coming up on a year. Man, I know we missed a couple of weeks, but I think we still been
weeks or so, out of 52.
We still been pretty consistent.
Close to 52.
So, yeah, I think we've been doing pretty damn good.
It's showing.
No.
The numbers are showing, so thank you guys.
If y'all got any suggestions on what y'all like to hear in the next coming year, let us know. And with that said, this is another round of Ab-So-Lute. Go take a shot, and we out this bitch.
Good night, bitch.